Yes, quite. Hello, I'm Peter Johnson, and I'm here to tell you about the disaster at Love Canal. So, in the early 1900s, Mr. William T. Love owned a piece of land between the upper and lower Niagara rivers. And he had a dream. He wanted to build a canal, a magnificent canal that would connect the two rivers, and he wanted to build an ideal utopian society on this canal. However, once the construction began, the Great Depression hit and all plans were abandoned. And then Mr. Love sold the land for $1 to the Hooker Chemical Corporation. Then throughout the 1940s, Hooker Chemical Corporations just used the area as a landfill to dump all of their chemical wastes. These wastes were highly toxic. They just put some dirt on top of the landfill and built 100 houses and a public school on the land. Now this community consisted of poor, working-class white people. And most of these people made $10,000 to $20,000 a year, so they didn't really have the social class status to be able to speak out against such a big company. And many of the people in this town actually worked for the company, so they couldn't really speak out against their employer.
Hi, I'm Mari, and I'm also going to talk about the Love Canal disaster. Eventually, the Love Canal residents started to complain about odors and smells in their neighborhood, and so the New York State Department of Health started conducting soil tests, and they examined the residents' health, and they discovered a clear correlation between the high levels of chemicals in the area and the residents' health. For example, out of 16 childbirths between 1974 and 1978, 9 of the children had a birth defect. And in the 1970s, the drinking water contained dangerous levels of 82 industrial chemicals, including 7 carcinogens. President Carter declared emergency financial aid, and they spent millions of dollars cleaning up the area. But in spite of this, the area is still fenced off and not considered completely safe, although people still live pretty nearby. What can we do about this? Citizens of the U.S. need to be aware of their surroundings and the history of their surroundings, because you never know what could have gone on in your neighborhood. And we also need to think about the things that we buy and the things that we use. They come from somewhere, and so we should stop supporting companies that are responsible with their waste in order to prevent that another situation like this would happen, because it's totally possible that another disaster like this could happen in the future. And